So as you can see here, you can just type in BLB and it will show up as the Blue Letter Bible. This is what it shows up as. So we're going to talk about the different functions. So over here at the bottom right will be the settings, to where you can modify it to how you would like the app to be set up. Font, color, highlight, themes. Right now I have it on white because if I'm reading this Bible at night, I need it to be bright. Did not mean to leave that. Okay, and then over here is, to the bottom left, it is the bookmarks. And then here it will show the history of what you have looked up scripture-wise. And then over here is notebooks. I don't really use it for many features besides using the Strong's concordance and looking up certain words. Now, this is different from YouVersion. So with YouVersion, you can, one second. So with YouVersion, for example, you can look up gossip, right? And it'll show up a bunch of different plans. Sorry if I'm out of frame. It'll show different plans, different scriptures that have to do with gossip. It gives you a gist. But with the Blue Letter Bible, you're not able to do that. One second. You're not able to do that. You have to actually look up words that are in the Bible by the translation, right? So if it's a certain word in KJV and you don't have it set to KJV, it will not show up. So make sure that if you are looking up a word, to make sure that you know which word it is in the Bible and in the specific translation. So for what you guys are here for, it is to look up the Strong's Concordance. So we're going to start with, what word can we use? We're going to go with sword, right? Because we know that's in the Bible in every, so, and it can be bigger. Actually, let's go over here. Sword. Yeah, I should have probably set my phone up. Okay, so so it can do a search range of the whole Bible. Or you can, like if you know where it's at, but you don't know where it's at, you can, shorten the search so that you're not looking at a bunch of 384 verses. So we're going to just click this one, right? So this is pretty, yeah. So you're going to click read. Whenever you're wanting to get to it, and more specifically the word, you always click read. Over here is KJV, over here is ESV. So we're going to click, and then this is where it has for you to be able to find a word in the verse. So since we're at Genesis 27:40, we click it and we're going to click interlinear, and this is the concordance. And over here, you're going to want to click over here to choose what word you are wanting to look into. So where is it at? Did I lose it? Okay, thy sword. There we go. We're going to click thy sword, right? And then it'll show the biblical usage. So this is why you should be mindful if you're looking for Old Testament versus New Testament, because it will not switch it, right? So if a word means something in the Old Testament, which is Hebrew, and it may mean something different in the New Testament, which is Greek. So be mindful of if you're trying to look up something that Old Testament is Hebrew, New Testament is Greek. So it'll have like the root word etymology. It also has the Hebrew word for sword, and it gives you an option to play how it sounds. So sword, tools for cutting stone. Now, here's where we get to the KJV translation and the Strong's definition. So it can mean drought, a cutting instrument, other sharp implement, dagger, mattock, tool, things like that. And it gives you insight on the words. Now, when you press back, it'll take you back to the verse you were at. So if you're wanting to look up numerous words, actually, let's go back. If you want to look up numerous words, you just have to go back. And here you have the Bible comparison, which is, I already have it set up, so I don't have to click that. There's also cross-references, text commentaries, there's audio and video, and then regular dictionaries. And yeah, that's it.